What's up, my naughties? It's your boy D, the Black Bull, and welcome to my channel. So one day I was searching online and I came across a few different videos asking if men can actually hook up for sex on adult dating websites and apps. People wanted to know if these sites were worth joining. Well, my friends, I can assure you that I am proof positive that these sites actually do work and they are not a scam. I've been on 5 different hookup sites for several years now, and I've hooked up with so many women that I've literally lost count. This week alone, I had sex with 2 women I met on these sites. One for the very first time, and one who I've previously hooked up with multiple times before. Now I know to some of you, 2 women in a week may not be impressive, but at least it does prove that these sites are not a fraud. And actually, the number of women I hook up with has dropped considerably since the closing of Craigslist Personals. Unfortunately, the days of me hooking up with 3 separate women in one day are probably gone. Now, some of you might want to know why I call myself the Black Bull and what the word bull means. Well, first off, I'm a black man. Secondly, in the world of swingers, the word bull has a few similar meanings, but generally, a bull is a male who has sex with a man's wife while that man watches. That's right, people. Through using adult dating sites, men have actually invited me to their homes, or they've come over to mine to watch me have sex with their women or to have male-female-male threesomes. And trust me, all of these women have been attractive. I have high standards when it comes to the women I have relations with. Honestly, on these sites, I turn down more women and couples for hookups than I actually hook up with. So yes, the majority of the women I've hooked up with through these sites and apps usually bring their man along to watch or join in, but I've hooked up with a hell of a lot of single women too. And just in case any of you are wondering, I've worn a condom 99% of the times I've hooked up with a woman for the very first time, and probably 95% of all the other times. I also get AIDS and STI tested a minimum of 2 times every year, and I've never had an STI in all my many years of hooking up with several women. Through my channel, I will post educational, informative, and also funny videos of my experiences as a bull in the swingers lifestyle. I will give safety tips for single women looking to hook up on these sites, review the 5 different adult dating sites and apps that I'm on. I will have podcasts with women and couples I have hooked up with or who enjoy this lifestyle, and most importantly, I will give all of you tips to try and help you be as successful on these sites like I am. Continue viewing this video and you'll get 2 of my very best tips, which are suitable for men, women, and couples. So please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more videos I will post, because I'll know, much like many of my close male friends, that you are interested in hearing my many crazy and naughty stories. Now let's begin with my review of the most popular adult dating site, Adult Friend Finder, also known as AFF. Now I'm not going to talk about every feature on this website, as there are way too many. This will be more of an overview and quick walkthrough, because I'm sure most of you just want to hear my secrets on how I hook up so much. Let me start off by saying that I am in no way affiliated with the website Adult Friend Finder. I'm not getting paid by anybody or any company for this review. This review is based on my actual experiences being a paid member on this site for over 8 years. Adult Friend Finder was founded in 1996, and it's the adult dating, hookup, and swingers website which has the most signed up members. Over 94 million people from almost every country all over the world. Now, when the site boasts that it has over 94 million members, it's a bit misleading because if a person or couple signs up and doesn't completely delete their profile when they leave, they are still counted as a signed up member. Just how many active members are there on AFF? I have absolutely no idea. But I can assure you that there are enough real and active members looking for sex that I've never had any problems hooking up. Does AFF have bots? No. Bots are fake members and profiles created by the makers of a website that send robo-messages to newly signed up members, trying to seduce them into becoming upgraded paying members. Adult Friend Finder doesn't use bots, but there are other hookup websites and apps that do. Even though AFF doesn't have bots and has millions of active members looking to hook up, unfortunately, there are numerous members on the site that I refer to as Flakes and Flakes. I will discuss the two. First, the Flakes. Flakes are real people on the site who have nothing better to do than to waste people who actually want to hook up's time. Some of these people will pretend to be someone else by posting stolen photos of somebody else, usually a very hot female. These people have absolutely no intentions of meeting anybody in person and are losers that need to get a life. Trust me, there are an insane number of fakes on AFF, and even I've been fooled a few times by them. I made plans, showed up at an agreed meeting place, and was stood up and pranked. So watch out. Secondly, there are the Flakes. The Flakes are the people on AFF that are real people and who actually post real photos of themselves, but like fakes, they also will not meet anybody in person. These people are all talk and no action, and are people who fantasize about hooking up, but will never actually go through with it. Most of them are probably married. Flakes will continuously flirt and chat with you, but when it's time to make plans to meet in person, they will get cold feet. I will eventually post a video on here on how to spot the fakes and flakes. This is a skill I've learned over the many years of being on AFF, and I'll pass it on to all of you. Adult Friend Finder has free memberships and paid memberships. Paid memberships are called gold memberships. Members with free memberships are very limited on what functions and abilities they have access to on the site. Free members can't email other people unless they are emailed first. Free members can't view other people's full profiles. Free members can't even view other people's entire album of photos. To be completely honest, the chances of a heterosexual male with a free membership hooking up with anybody is slim. I won't say that it's impossible, but it will prove to be difficult. A paid gold member will have to see your profile and like it enough to message you first. Tip number 1. As a heterosexual male, if you aren't willing to spend the money to be a paid member, you will never be as successful hooking up on AFF like I am. Point blank. Non-paying couples, females, and gay male members will have a better chance of hooking up because they are more in demand when it comes to people looking to hook up with them. Single heterosexual males on AFF are a dime a dozen. A gold membership on AFF varies in cost. The most expensive membership costs approximately 28 American dollars for a 1-month subscription, and the most cost-effective deal is approximately 21 American dollars a month for a paid 6-month subscription. This comes up to approximately $126 for 6 months. Me personally, I've only ever been a gold member, and I think it's been worth every penny. Like I said, over the years, I've hooked up a lot. Let's enter the site. Adult Friend Finder caters to singles and couples of all sexual orientations: straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, etc. On AFF, gold members have the ability to create a profile, email each other, instant message, post and exchange photos, post and view videos, chat in chat rooms, webcam, and blog. I'm only going to talk about a few of those features. Creating your own personal profile is easy. You upload photos or videos of yourself, write an introductory story about yourself, and you will also have to input your stats. For example, your sexual orientation, what type of sex you are looking for, your date of birth, your height, your body type, your race, and various other categories. Members can post what are known as public photos of themselves and private photos of themselves. All public photos can be viewed by all gold members. your one main public photo can also be viewed by unpaid members. Private photos are only viewable by people who you have invited to your friend network. This feature is very good for people who want to be discreet and not have everybody on the site see who they are. Basically, you choose who gets to see your private hidden photos, which usually contain face pics. Navigating through the site is very easy. If you are a gold member, scan through the numerous profiles based on the criteria you are looking for to hook up with, see a profile you like, and send them a message. Hopefully, if they are interested, they will respond back to you and a hookup will be in your future. Non-paying members can't send messages unless contacted first. The last feature I am going to discuss is the feature of testimonials. This is a feature only accessible to gold members. Testimonials can be written on another member's profile by other gold members. Basically, if a member has hooked up with someone and the experience was good, then they write about it in the testimonial. Testimonials are a referral or review and generally help other members viewing a profile know that the member who the testimonial was written about is real. In order for a written testimonial to appear on a member's profile, the member who it was written about has to approve it first. What are my overall thoughts about Adult Friend Finder? Well, if you aren't afraid of the site being hacked and the possibility of your personal data being leaked, like what happened in the year 2016, and if you can tolerate the countless number of fakes and flakes, for me, I think it has been worth the money. I'd rather spend $28 a month and increase my odds of hopefully hooking up with like-minded people than to spend more than $28 in one night on a dinner and movie date with a woman from, let's say, Tinder, and be lucky to even get a kiss on the cheek at the end of the night. With AFF, there most definitely are no guarantees, but for me, Adult Friend Finder has been as advertised. I've hooked up with several women that I never would have met without AFF. Now, why am I so successful hooking up? Here are 2 tips that will hopefully help many of you. Tip number 1. Sign up for a gold membership. I previously mentioned why, and I can't stress the importance of this enough. This goes for all members regardless of your sexual orientation, but especially for heterosexual males. And tip number 2. Receiving testimonials is key. Most members on AFF that are truly serious about hooking up don't want their time wasted. They want to know that you are real and that you will show up when plans are made. I've heard so many stories from single females and couples on AFF about them making plans to meet with males and those males not showing up. Having testimonials on your profile is a great indication to others that you are real and you probably will not stand people up because you are proven to have met people in person for hookups before. Testimonials go a very long way to increasing your odds of hooking up. I currently have 11 testimonials on my AFF profile, and I believe they are the number 1 reason why I hook up so much. Last week, a gorgeous female stripper from another country was visiting my country and city for her very first time. She was in town for only 3 days, and she was looking for males, females, and couples to hook up with. Out of the hundreds of male profiles on AFF, she hooked up with me. Was it because I'm the best looking male in my city? Was it because I'm the best lover? Was it because I have the largest endowment? No. It was because she knew, based on my many testimonials, that if we made plans, the hookup was probably going to happen. And it did. Look at it this way. If you were looking online for a plumber to fix a leaky faucet and they all charge the same price, who would you choose? One with absolutely no reviews, or the plumber who has several positive ones? Nobody wants to have to sort through all the numerous fakes and flakes to find someone to actually hook up with. If you make plans with someone, make sure you show up and make sure you also perform well, and you will be on your way to getting testimonials and increasing the amount of people you hook up with. Now I know some of you might be saying, in order to get testimonials, you first need to hook up with people. Well, don't you worry. In future videos, I will reveal many more tips that have helped me hook up as much as I do. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more videos I will post of my experiences as the Black Bull. This is your boy D signing off. Play safe and stay naughty.